everybody, Retro Hound here, back for the latest retail pickups. No yard sales lately. Today I went to one of the regular resellers that actually saved some empty cases for me. And I actually found some games there today, which was a big surprise. Typically I don't find anything at all, but I went to that retail environment and another one right down the street, and I actually found some things today. I'm also going to cover something I bought with a buddy of mine about 3 months ago over in the western side of the state. Paid a little bit close to the retail side for him, but we're gonna have to see when that happens, okay? Alright, so these were all, again, paid for. These were $2. Yes, they are all empty cases, but they're all cases I can use to replace broken cases with. I know I'm going to need a lot of cases to fix the broken ones I come across. And a lot of the booklets and the cover art is typically in great condition, so I can always reuse those as well. So anytime I'm going to need a case replacement, I'm definitely going to have some extras, so that's definitely going to help out. Next we'll move to the 2 Nintendo 64 games I bought at a retail environment. I was over hanging around with my buddy on the other part of the state, and had this awesome comic book shop. Had old video games, posters, stuffed animals, anything you could think of that's really nerdy, my kind of store. And we found a bunch of things. He's big into Star Wars. He loved the comics, everything else. I saw the video games, went straight to those. So I found these two. Two I didn't have. I paid $20 for them together. Got I think $3 or $4 off, but they were less than retail at the time. I know they've both gone down, but we all know how games fluctuate, so we'll start with that. Okay, we got Bust a Move 2. I just remember this game back in the day. I remember playing it on PlayStation, Nintendo 64. This is one of those games that my sisters actually played with me. It's not a Mortal Kombat or anything, so they love playing this. I remember even my mother played this game way back in the day. So it's going to be a cool thing to kind of reminisce and play in this game. So maybe I'll get my sister to play it again. Who knows? The next game is Rocket, Robot on Wheels. I can't remember, a big YouTuber played this game, and they recommended saying it was a really fun game. I picked it up. This one I picked up for, I believe it was $15, and it was going for about $25 at the time, so I figured why not. It's less than retail, so I picked it up. Now it's averaging for about $16 to $17. Not really bummed out about it because it's a game I didn't have, and I'm going to play and see how it is, but I believe the big YouTuber that was playing it said it was great. I'm going to trust his opinion, so can't wait to play it. That second retail shop I went to today, I picked these 4 original PlayStation games up for $6. They were asking $12, so I got them for $6, so I'd say that's a win in any retail environment. And we're going to start with Rage Ball. I don't know if it's like a dodgeball type of game or anything. I don't recall this one back in the day when I was a big PlayStation fan. So we're going to have to see how this is. I want to play this right away because I don't know what to expect from this game. The next one is Ready to Rumble Boxing. I remember having this on the Dreamcast. The game was awesome. I was a big fan of Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out, and this game was kind of like a modern-day version of it in a way, because just the fun part of playing a boxing game that wasn't too straightforward or too obvious. So this was actually a really fun game to play, so I can't wait to play this one again. Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2. Again, all these are complete, and the discs have a couple like smudges on them, but they're not beat up. But I have Army Men, Men at War, so here's another piece to add to that series. And with that, Army Men Air Attack 2. Again, all these games are about $1.50, so it really wasn't a bad deal. The cases, I think, a couple of them have a couple of minor cracks, but when I pick up the empty cases at these retail stores, it's going to definitely help out, because I think having the extras are going to be able to replace the jewel cases. And with all the cracks I seem to find on all these things, it's going to be, easy fix-ups instead of waiting to buy a game because there's a crack on it or something. So, gotta say, good deal overall. $6 for 4 original PS1 games. I'll take that. The next deal was 8 PlayStation 2 games for $14. Actually, I was really psyched. All of them are complete except for the last one, which I'll save to the end. It was a really good game. I remember playing it back in the day. So we'll talk about more when it comes up. So we'll start with Wave Rally. I was a fan of Wave Race on the Nintendo 64. So this is the only reason why I picked this one up. I usually don't pick up these type of games. But, this one actually, it seems to, by the looks and the gameplay looks just like Wave Race, but an updated form of it. So this might actually be pretty fun. Harry Potter: Prisoner of Azkaban. I played the original Sorcerer's Stone on PlayStation 1. You know, it's a fun game for its genre. Nothing really interesting about it, but if you're a Harry Potter fan, it's pretty cool. It matches the storyline pretty well. I want to play it more. I didn't play this one yet, obviously, but I'm going to have to play this just to see. Of course, I'll try to play every game I get. Not a big fan of sports games, but I'll always try them out. Sports games, I'm going to hold out for more when my niece or my buddies come over to play. That's pretty much it. We got Headhunter. I've never heard of this game. I don't recall. So I saw this on the shelf, and I didn't know what to expect. Kind of looks like a Mission Impossible, Grand Theft Auto, Metal Gear Solid mix of a game, if you want to combine those. I'm going to have to play this one and check it out. But I don't even recall seeing this one back in the day. So this is going to be a little bit of an adventure since I've never even seen this before. So it's going to be a fun one to play. We've got Top Gun. I have both of them for the original Nintendo. I don't know what other systems it came out for, but again, all complete. I know this case, I'm going to have to replace the case. Luckily, I have all those extra ones from that retail store before, but easy fix. The cover art's still in good condition. Booklet, disc is in good condition, so I gotta say, win overall. Game I didn't have. We got Ridge Racer 5. I remember back when this came out when I was in high school, this game was one of the top racing games. I know Gran Turismo was always a really big racing game, and I just remember this one because, like, I don't know if you could customize it or anything, but I just remember if you were into, especially import cars, this is a really awesome game to play. So I definitely will play this one. I'm a big fan of Burnout because, you know, the non-reality of it. But I think this one's a more realistic racing game, so I'm definitely going to have to play this and try it out. I've never played any of the Ridge Racer games. I found a GameCube disc-only Ridge Racer game. I sold it with a GameCube I had because, unfortunately, I don't want to keep the discs. Might have lost out, might have been a rare game, but you know, it's too late to cry over that one. So we have State of Emergency. I think it's in a GameCube case. Looks like a GameCube case. I have a bunch of extra cases I can swap it out with, but again, the cover art's great. If anyone hasn't played this game, you gotta play it. Just a fun, I guess, beat 'em up riot type of game. This was another game that came out when I was in high school, and it was just a really fun game. Just kept you busy for a while. It became challenging once you got onto the later levels, but that's the good thing about games when they have challenges and you can't just beat them in an hour. So this was a game if you want to have fun and, you know, try different difficulties. Definitely fun beat 'em up. Riot type of game, so check it out. I'd always recommend this one. I just remember this from high school, and this was one of the games I did play multiple times. We got Robotech Battle Cry. I don't know anything about this one. It looks like a Mobile Suit Gundam type of game. Not 100% sure. It looks just like Mobile Suit Gundam, but again, all these, you know, the Japanese robot attack games like Mech Gear and whatnot. I know these games are really popular in that genre, so I'm definitely gonna play this one soon. I really want to play this one and give a full play of it. I don't want to play it for 15 minutes and give a judgment. I want to play it for a couple hours and see if it's worth playing, you know, giving a recommendation on. But if any of you guys have really played this, you know, throw some suggestions, good, bads, dislikes, likes. I'd like to hear some stuff about it. And the last one I was kind of bummed about. Again, I have the disc, I have the case. The case is in mint condition. The cover art's in mint condition. Missing the instruction booklet, but hopefully I'll come across it in the future. It's Mobile Suit Gundam Journey to Jaburo. I remember my buddy had this back in high school, and he loved this game. I never was a fan of the anime, so, you know, I missed out. I know I did. A lot of my friends that like anime said it was just a great series back in the day. So I think I'll probably rewatch the anime or try to watch a couple of episodes, see if I can pick it up. I'd like to do the comparisons of the games to the shows. So I'm really going to have to see what, you know, if there's any comparisons at all. But I just remember good things are always said about this anime. So if it's a game, I'm guessing I'm going to have to look and see if it was a great game or a flop. So it's definitely going to have to try it out. I'm not going to listen to any opinions, so I'm going to try this one out myself. So again, any good things you guys hear or played it, let me know. The last thing I'm going to end on is I actually got a donation from a friend of mine. It's a GameCube game, which I don't have. It's complete, mint condition. I'm very short on GameCube games, so this was a great addition to the collection. It was Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. I just want to give a shout out to my friend Adam for giving me this one. It's a game I don't have. I never played a surfing game, so this is actually going to be an adventure for me, because I have Kelly Slater's Surfer for another system. I can't remember if it was PlayStation 2, but I don't know if I gave it away or sold it. I believe it was a disc only, so now I have a complete copy. It's on GameCube, and I'm definitely gonna play this because I've never played a surfing game. I played the wave race games. I played the boat games, every type of racing game you could really think of, except for this. I was a big fan of the Tony Hawk games, and I believe Activision did make both of those series, and even the logo looks like the Tony Hawk logo. So I'm gonna say that this was probably something that I missed out on in its time. So I'm definitely gonna play this one. Thanks again, Adam. It's something that's gonna help with the collection, so it's definitely especially because it's mint condition and complete. Thanks for that, bud. So that's all I have for today. Really, just summarizing the video. Pretty good deal, retail. My first donation to the channel. That was awesome. And that's really all I have, guys. So take care. Like, dislike, subscribe, comment, leave something down below. Retro Hound out.